Okay, so this here would be a very common example, a basic example of a question that will come up for hyperbolic parabola and finding the plane director. So just in case you hadn't known before, the digits that are shown here are how to find the dimensions of each point, and they are in, up, and down. Skew lines can't be contained on one single plane at the same time, but can be contained on a plane which will be moved to a new position and contain the second skew line. So because it can't contain the two at the same time, we have to pick one skew line and make a copy of it that is connected to the other skew line. So we'll have to take one point, it doesn't matter which one, but in this case we're going to choose this point right here, and we're going to draw a copy of this here skew line through that there point, and it must be parallel in both views. So that there is just an example of a first bundle elevation, and this here can also be described as a lamina. So looking at it in 3D, this orange triangle is the same representation of what we have just drawn. So because this is a level line, it's going to be parallel with the horizontal trace. That's handy because if we look along the true length of the line in plan view, we will see it as a point view and in the auxiliary, and then we'll have a representation of our hyperbolic paraboloid as an edge view. This here auxiliary will also contain all generators at the one time, so it's exactly what we want. So now we just draw in the second triangle in plan, the same way we did the first one, and then we'll continue the longest line out further because this here is going perpendicular to our auxiliary as seen now. Now all we have to do is take our heights from our elevation and go parallel through each point of that there line, parallel to that line through each point, and take our heights, and that'll give us the two laminas in auxiliary. So now that we have the two skew lines in auxiliary, all we have to do now is find the traces. So what we have to do is take the skew line, it doesn't matter which one, but we're going to take the skew line on the right and continue that line back down to the auxiliary line. So this here will be a point view of our horizontal trace. So as seen, we're going to continue that point back down into plan, and that there will actually be our HT from the XY line down to plan direction. So the next part that we have to do once we have that is to find our vertical trace. So in order to find the vertical trace, we have to take any point in plan, it doesn't matter which one. We took the one at the top of the triangle that we had drawn earlier, go in parallel to the horizontal trace, and then go vertically up and across to the original point in elevation, and that'll give us our vertical trace and our horizontal trace from the plane director.